All right, folks, here it is. 2010 Toyota Tundra 5.7 V8 SR5, 45,000 miles here in 2020. It's April. It's called the secondary air injection system. It sits right back there. There's many videos on how this works. Bad design. Basically, it's an emission system. Make sure when you take this out that you cover up all your intakes here. Clean all this up. A lot of oil and overspray from the PCV valve. Here, I'm just going through this quick, folks. Spare parts, I'll get to in a second. There was a lot of residual oil in all of the air inlet valves going down into each cylinder. Don't know why that was oily, but I did find out later why. Here's the parts breakdown. This is what you need. This is your new secondary air inlet or air injection valve. This is not the one underneath the passenger wheel well. So I took the bolts off of this for you. This was my problem. If you look, one was corroded, the other was not. So this was the normal one. What happens, this energizes, this spins, plunger, throws that plunger out, spins this air around through these baffles, and then spits the air out this side into your exhaust, or possibly into your intake. Regardless, that one was actually fine. This is the one that was really crudded up, and this was after 43,000 miles. This thing's lived its life mostly indoors. I don't know how this happens. Anyways, there's the new one. So in doing this, this was Toyota's fix. They sell this new part here. It's called the air pump inlet. This is the one that goes underneath your wheel well. Instead of water now coming in and ruining your system, these were called trumpets down there. They put this little plastic thing on the front of it. It's designed now to keep water from being sucked in during startup. There's the part number if you need it again. Okay, here's the part number for your secondary air injection valve. Okay, from Toyota. Get the Toyota parts, folks. There's my inventory. I think it's $230 if you order it online. Buy it online, pick up at the store. It's like 30 to 40% cheaper. So here is where the PCV valve gave me a blowout here. These things were designed, there's a lot of oil around my valve. This is not a torque spec on this. This is just kind of like, a little tight, a little snug. But when I took this off, it didn't rattle. And we all know these are supposed to rattle. Okay, and when I blew on it, air would go right through it. They should rattle like that when they're new. So that's my new PCV valve, putting it on there, putting that back in brand new, and I'll put that underneath the wheel well, and I've already checked and cleaned all that out. That should clear your P2442 fault codes, and that's what I was getting, which drove me to this. This is a $312 fix instead of the $2,800 that Toyota quoted me. So good luck, hope this helped.